became a boss since the last time you met me, man. Things just changed, man. Niggas running around talking about I'm a lord, nigga, man. I run the organization, man. The streets is mine, man. I make bread, and I like niggas follow me, man. I would never work for that cornball ass nigga again. Me, I'm a boss. I'm not with that. It's never nothing no more. Like, I look like a boss, I feel like a boss, I taste like a boss, nigga. Max Bigger Val.
Max Big Val. What's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the Ladies Pitch Podcast. This is your beautiful and vivacious host, Haydee Baby. Also known on these posh streets as your favorite mommy was good. I hope that everyone has had an amazing week. I am here and I'm very excited to present to you guys the second installment of the Don't Piss Me Off Chronicles by popular demand, of course. Because Haydee Baby cares about what the listeners want, and what my babies want, my babies get. You feel me? Again, I hope everyone has had an amazing week. Your girl is exhausted today, but never too exhausted to record an episode. Of course. I've just been like, I don't know. Today was just a day. It was just one of those days. It was just one of those days for your girl. I'm glad it's over. I'm glad we're in the middle of the week. And just 2 more days to the weekend, because I truly need to really kick my feet up and rest this weekend. I just want to take the time to thank you guys for the positive feedback on the Don't Piss Me Off Volume 1, because, of course, you guys enjoyed it. I definitely decided to come back and record a Volume 2. It was a lot of fun. It was funny because, after I recorded the first episode, I just started to see a bunch of things that really did piss me off, and I knew I could definitely bring it out and create some content. I also, really quickly, before I get into the shits, I actually want to provide an update to you guys, because, it was one of the things that I listed on the last episode, and it was regarding the whole, Don Julio Popeyes collab. I actually found out because, they announced their collaborative menu, and it's apparently for the Super Bowl, and it's only going to be available in select cities. It's only going to be available starting January 31st in New York City, Miami, Kansas City, Philadelphia, and January 31st to February 9th in New Orleans. Yeah, because, of course, the Super Bowl will be taking place in New Orleans, and I'm not too sure when the Super Bowl is. Don't judge me, guys. I'm not a football girly. So by the time this episode drops, the Super Bowl might have already passed. But on the menu, apparently, is reposado flavored Louisiana garlic wings, 3-piece with specialty sauce, a spicy strawberry hibiscus flavored lemonade mocktail, and a reposado flavored country road chicken sandwich. This is not a paid ad, guys, but I just wanted to update you guys on this whole Don Julio Popeyes collab. I still stand at what I said. I don't want my people to fall for it. Don't care how good it sounds. Don't fall for this shit. All right, man. So, this week I have a brand new list of things that have pissed me off. Entertainment purposes, of course. Remember to laugh. Humor is music to the soul, man. It sure is. Don't slide in my DMs with your think pieces and all this bullshit. I'm not interested, because I'm just going to tell you to shut the fuck up. I'm going to leave you on scene. So, choose your poison. All right, yeah. So the first story that pissed me off this week comes from a 489-pound rapper. Might be familiar with the story, by the name of Dank Demoss. I hope I'm actually pronouncing that correctly. Don't know, but yeah. So she has filed a lawsuit against LYFT, claiming that the driver refused to let her into the vehicle. As for the driver, he was worried that his small car couldn't handle her weight. Demoss claims in her lawsuit that rejecting her due to her weight is discrimination, and she's taking action to, quote, fight for her people and change the world. Those are her words, not mine. But it poses the question, or it posed the question in my head. Who the fuck is my people? Who is my people? Is she talking about fat people or black people? Because I'm confused. I'm truly confused. I was very confused by this story. And of course, I'm here. I'm here to be honest. I'm here to give it to you straight, right? Straight shooter that I am. And I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm going to keep it all the way a buck and tell you exactly what my gripe is with this story. Okay. In the words of the great Gandhi, be the change you want to see in the world. Mama, you might want to start by changing your lack of self-awareness. Because there was no fucking way you peep that Toyota Corolla pull up and you said to yourself, challenge accepted. No. No. Now listen, I am not a person that knows about cars at all. And I still knew that was a bad idea. I can say this shit. Because I'm a big girl myself. So y'all not going to come for me with y'all think pieces and y'all buzzwords and call me fatphobic or whatever the fuck y'all call people that are honest. I am self-aware. And I just know that there are things that big bitches cannot do. And I stay in my big girl lane. I know there are things that big bitches shouldn't wear. I know that. And I'm going to be honest. I might be jumping out the window with this one when I say this, but I blame Lizzo. Somehow, Lizzo is responsible for this shit. You know why? Because she gave big bitches all the self-confidence in the world. But she taught them nothing about self-awareness. So this is her fault. This is her fault. She had to be honest and say, listen here, big bitches. Listen here. Love yourself. Be confident. But don't be delusional. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I really do. But someone has to do it. And there's really no nice way, right? There's like no nice way to tell a fat person that they're just too heavy to do certain things. Other than just blatantly telling them they're just too big to do certain things. Right? But some things are just common sense. You wouldn't tell a 489-pound woman that she's too heavy to sit in a man's face, right? You would just hope that she possesses the right amount of self-awareness to know not to do that shit. Unless you're into that. And in that case, I'm not talking to the two of you. Let's be mindful, my big, beautiful women. Let's be mindful. And let's not piss off the rest of the full-figured queens with your foolery and lack of self-awareness. Please. Por favor. From yours truly. I'm telling you, yo. Just There's just some things that I'm not a cigarette smoker, but there's just some things that make me want to light up a cigarette. Because I cannot deal. Moving right along. Second thing on our list. Número dos. Men not writing love letters anymore. Oh, this one hurts my heart. This one really hurts my heart. Coming from a lover girl herself, this one hurts my soul. And it hurts me, and I feel strongly about it because it wasn't until recently when it really hit me that men don't write love letters anymore. I just thought about a time when, me growing up, and the people close to me know these stories because, I always bring them up and we laugh about it. But growing up, my stepdad would purchase R&B CDs, because he was a big R&B fan, and he would purchase Haydee, Babyface, Barry White. There was Anita Baker, and he would write on the inside of the CD cover, and he would put like his name and my mom's name, or say I love you. Like, it was the cutest thing ever. I always thought that was so cute. So it kind of just like grinds my gears. Like, man, men don't do that anymore. Like, they don't do those little cute things anymore. Listen, and I understand it's 2025, and this practice has become less common due to digital communication, but fuck that. You know how good it feels to put your love into words and expressing them on paper to the woman you love? Real women appreciate those gestures. We really do. I guarantee you, nothing will get your woman wetter than you writing her a good old-fashioned love letter. I'm so disappointed. Like, Sino, I'm really disappointed in this new way of loving our partners, yo. It's whack. Everyone want to stay connected by remaining disconnected. But at the same time, they crave love, but don't want to do too much because they don't want, want to be rejected. No, fuck all that. Fuck all that. Love on your girl. Tell her you love her. Tell her she makes you feel good. Tell her you want to climb the highest mountain and scream out to the world how you can't live without her. Do that shit. Do it. I don't want to hear, oh, men just don't feel safe to do that with women anymore because you call them sassy. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up and pick better women. Because if you date responsibly and you meet someone that's just right for you, you don't have to worry about shit like that. The right one for you is going to love all of that. She is going to love your thoughtfulness. She's going to appreciate your creativity. And I guarantee you the jaws of life won't be able to get her off your dick. Let's bring back love letters, guys. Let's bring back love, real love. Let's bring back romance. Damn it, let's bring back love letters. Shit. It's been damn near 25 years I don't get a love letter. Romance nowadays is sending a text message that says, I can't wait to see you bent over and that ass in the air again. No. Tell me all the shit that gets my ass up in the air for you. All that mushy shit. I'm way too romantic. Like, I'm just all about my guy. Like, I'm just all about the little things. Romance, words of affirmation. I love all that shit. Physical touch. Like when I feel safe and I feel loved, all that good shit, all the tingles, like I'm just all about that. I don't know. That's just me. That's just me. And if there's anyone out there listening that still writes love letters, DM me. I wanna know, how that's gone for you. If you still do it, how it's going, and if you've done it recently, I also want to know. Moving right along. Número 3. To spin the blockers. Yep. Y'all made the list. To spin the blockers. If you're not familiar with the term spin the block, I'm just going to give you a quick urbandictionary.com definition, all right? Spin the block is slang for giving someone you used to be romantically involved with a second chance. I'm pretty sure some of y'all just rolling your eyes. That's with me saying that. And I'm going to be real. I'm a former spin the blocker gal. You know, there were a few blocks that were very pretty and I wanted to revisit, and I did spin the block. But those days are long behind me. Now I'm very much like, once I move on, I do not return. Like, I'll hang on for dear life while I'm there. But that's it. Once I move on, I don't return. And to be real, like, my pride has a lot to do with it. My pride has a lot to do with it. That's besides the point. If things didn't work out the first time, like, let's just let that shit go. There's no point of returning, right? Like, I don't know. That's just how I see it. Like, if you go swimming and you get bit by a shark, would you go swimming again? No, right? You stay your ass on land where it's safer. It's the same shit with spinning the block. It is healthier for both of us mentally to stay away from each other. Why the fuck would we get back together? I don't care. Like, I don't care how good the sex was. I don't care about none of that shit. Leave me alone. I'm crazy. You're nonchalant. It will never work. Leave those nights of passion buried in the past. Don't bother me. Don't text me when you see me glowing. Don't freaking call me when your loins are on fire because you missed that little thing I did with my tongue. No. Don't do it. Keep me blocked. You said your peace was important, right? So protect your peace, king. Don't risk your peace trying to spin the block. Fuck that. Nothing but trouble. We are nothing but trouble together. So let's just leave it alone. There's no reason to rekindle. No reason at all. Also, I'm weak, so I might give in. All right, moving right along. Next story. Matt Barnes. It's around my temples. Mr. Matt Barnes was outed and exposed by his fiancée, Anansa Sim, for sleeping with 8 women in 1 month. In the month of January, he had sex with 8 different women. She exposed him by posting the dates of these alleged affairs and mentioning the women, adding them. See, there's several things I have to say about this. So I'm going to start it off with him. Listen, even if, let's just say they had an open relationship, right? I don't think they did, just because of the way his fiance reacted and crashed out over, these affairs with these women. But let's just say, hypothetically speaking, that they did. You still have to have some boundaries, even with an open relationship. Open relationship just doesn't mean that you're fucking every woman that comes across your path. Like, that's not how it works. I understand everyone sets their own rules, their own boundaries, you know, when it comes to these polyamorous or open relationships. That's cool. But for a woman like me that is open-minded and, you know, doesn't necessarily like follow the norms and relationships and traditional customs that a lot of people do, you still have to set some boundaries. There is no motherfucking way that you can fuck 8 different women in 1 month. In 1 month. And your significant other is supposed to be cool with that. I don't give a fuck what tax bracket you're in. I don't give a fuck what you're bringing to the table. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Respect is respect at the end of the day. At the end of the day, respect is respect. You can't go around handing out dick like Oprah was handing out fucking free cars. Like, you get some dick, you get some dick, you get some dick. Like, that's wild, my mans. And those are grounds for crashing out. I'm sorry. Now, did Shorty go about it the right way? Maybe. Maybe not. But honestly, you can't tell someone how to react to your disrespect. So if my reaction to your bullshit is crashing out, then fuck it. I'm crashing out. I'm exposing you. I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want because I am hurt. My only thing with that is, ladies, if you choose that route, you gotta leave him. You've got to leave him. You can't stay with him. You can't cause this whole scene. You know what I'm saying? You can't go on social media, expose him, talk all this shit, blah, 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 and stay with him. Now you're a clown. You've got to leave him after all of that. All these different women, all these different, like, exchange of energies, exchange of juices, and that's just too much. That is way too much for a woman like me. And I'm telling you, I am open-minded. But I can't do it. You gotta leave him if you choose that route. And I'm all for it. Let me tell you something. I've had plenty of crash outs. I've had plenty of crash outs in my day. I have. And have I stayed? Yes. And now that I look back on it, I'm like, that was clown behavior. Definitely. I should have just left them. I should have done all that and just left them. Fuck it. The mature route, right? The mature route is cutting him off, leaving him silently, you know, not causing a fuss, not exposing him, not talking shit. Cool. That's for the mature folks. I get it. I get it. But I'm not going to get on this podcast and get up on my high horse and say that's the route you have to choose when I'm a person that's healing myself and still has 1 or 2 crash outs in her. Nah. I'm not going to do that. If that's the route you're going to choose, ladies, you have to make sure you're done. You're done. Like, there's no going back. You got to take the petty all the way. Leave with a bang. Take the petty all the way. Even if you got to add some razzle-dazzle bullshit in it. And be like, good luck treating that herpes, ladies. Even if it's bullshit. Fuck it. Who cares? You're never going to see these women, or you're never going to, like, do anything about it to these women. You're not going to be with them. Like, who cares? I'm the type of person that I don't care how I sever ties when the ties are going to be severed. I don't. Like, I really choose the, like, immature, petty route. And I'm working on it. Trust me, I am working on it. But when things hurt me, they hurt me deep, deep, deep. Because my love runs that deep. And when that shit hurts me that deep, I swear to you, I be wanting to see blood. I be like a shark in the water, fam. Like I'm just thirsty for blood. Unfortunately, that's where the crash out comes from. Because I'm just like, fuck it. But then, I can't go back to the person. That's what I'm saying, ladies. You can't go back. That's the point of no return. Dude, you was seriously busy in the month of January. And I get it. January was a freaking long-ass month. I get it. You probably was like thinking this shit was a whole new month. Whole new month of bitches. And you're like, oh shit, wait, it's still January. Fuck. Men scare me. That can juggle that many women. They scare me. Because you legit can live like different lives. And people that can live like 2 or 3 different lives really scare me. Because the lies you got to keep up with, the lies you've got to make up, you've got to remember, the people you got to juggle, the people you got to remember that know your lies and who you told them to. That's scary to me. Because it's like whoever really knows you, if you have all of these like layers of lies and this facade that you show people, who really knows you? Like, do you even really know yourself? Do you even really know yourself? I'm going to say no. The man above is probably the only person. Your mama, maybe. Side note, do mamas know when their sons ain't going to be shit? I'm curious. Like, do you see the ain't shit in your son before he reaches like his teenage years or his adult years? Do y'all see it? Let me know, my listeners with sons. Like, did he display signs of being an ain't shit man very early on? And don't base it on like, you know, his father, if his father's not in the picture and, you know, you've got this resentment towards his father. No. I want to know, like, you knowing your kid, because they say mothers know their children. So you knowing your son, did you know your son wasn't going to be shit? And if you did, why the fuck didn't you do anything to correct it? Got good women out here suffering because your ain't shit son want to be ain't shit and fuck 8 women in 1 month. Come on, man. Some bullshit. That is some bullshit. But yeah, listen, Anansa, you've got to leave the man. You've got to leave him. That story pissed me off. Because damn. If she would have said she caught him with 8 women in the entire year of 2024, I wouldn't be as upset. I wouldn't be as upset because it's like, all right, the man is of a certain tax bracket. 8 women in 1 year, honestly, if you think about it, if you do the math on average, how many women he can probably sleep with, sleeping with 8 in 1 year, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. But 8 women in 1 month, do the math. 12 months in a year, 8 women a month, 96 women in 1 year. Damn. You are no different than the motherfucking OnlyFans girl that slept with 100 men in 12 hours. You're no different. You're no different. Okay? But yeah, those were the things that pissed me off this past week. I thank you guys for joining me once again. I will be dropping another episode with brand new things that have pissed me off. Possibly not next week, but in the next couple of weeks, I'll drop another one for you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, review the podcast on all streaming platforms. You can find the Ladies Pitch podcast on Instagram at Ladies Pitch. And on YouTube, our handle is at Ladies Pitch. Make sure you guys review the podcast. It's very, very important for us to stay in the algorithm. So dropping just, a little comment, a little rate, 5 stars, whatever, really helps us stay in the algorithm. So, yeah. This is your mommy, Haydee Baby. Let me know what you guys think of the episode. I will definitely see you guys on the next one. Hope you guys have an amazing, amazing, amazing week. Mwah. Peace.